What do you reckon? Is this going to be Ivy able to pull it back as they were able to show us they could in game 1? Or do you think CHILLAX might be able to ride the momentum and get the win here?
I like what Ivy's got this time around. Like, they do have this Bloodseeker on the off lane, which I think it's, you know, it's strong. It can pop off. One thing I dislike is the Aghanims change, because you don't get to have that from your, like, Aghanims is pretty garbanzo. It's probably one of the worst ones in the game. So you need like level 25. You were sometimes playing for that double rupture timing to ruin 2 heroes in a team fight. Pango's not gonna have a really good time. I'm not just talking about the, you know, the mid game counters, because he's playing into Naga Siren with the Aghanim Scepter, Rupture, Fiend's Grip. It's gonna be difficult for him to just lane. This is gonna be Mirana plus Pango lane. Pango doesn't lane well on the offlane. A lot of the times, I feel Pango on the offlane is kind of a waste. It can work. Oh, pleb.
He's looking for
tried to go for it,
but they knew that he was around it. They were, they did see him. They were checking the base. So he's not going to be able to get any couriers here. He'll have to make his way back towards the bottom lane. And we'll see how this one plays out. We should be getting a lot of fun from both mids here today in this third game, both on a sort of similar styled heroes. A lot of blink stun action going to be coming out from these two.
Oh, misses the range creep, but yeah, it's all good. Tanking level 1, really bad hero, just doesn't do much. you don't even know what to skill in a lot of these situations, so you wait for level 2 and then you get a Sandstorm and Caustic Finale. Okay, he's gonna go with the Burrow Strike this time around. Tiny doesn't have a sentry yet, so there's gonna be a lot of value from the Sandstorm. Just keeps harassing with the 3. Top lane, I want to see how Pango does. Like, the Pango on the off lane just, to me, feels really weak, where he gets pushed out early on out of the lane. Like, it's very hard to itemize on the hero. From what I've seen, Boom, they do love to play it. It's a first phase material for them, where he just goes for, like, Vanguard becomes unkillable with the shield crash. I think it's like, it works for them because of their playstyle, but for other teams it just doesn't. It seems like it's super mid-game oriented, where you're building up, I'm gonna have mana boots, blink dagger, then I'm gonna transition that into like either a Lotus Orb. Maybe I need an E on this to be able to get my spells off. It's very difficult. Pango from the off lane is like completely different hero that Pango on the mid lane is.
So far, has been getting more out of the lane than low skill, at least Brave. And then again, low skill does have a very big wave coming in under his tower. Should be able to take that out without much interruption, which they'll be able to force back owned me. So it should be an easy wave or two for low skill to clean up. Back over on the mid, so far Mobile with a little bit of a lead. 1v1. And on the bottom side of things, dead even. Max and Pleb, just as good of a time as one another.
Bloodseeker thrives on other lanes, also playing aggressively, so mid lane, any kind of harassment you can do. Same goes for the other side lane, and we can see Lodin dropping very low. Has some stick charges. Who cut down his tree? Did he cut his own tree and stunned himself bottom?
I think it was Max, right, wasn't it?
What? Probably. These monkey players, you know, they love to troll.
I mean, top lane, it doesn't feel like there's that much pressure on low skill. I mean, is it going to get tough for the Naga Siren up here, or do you think this is a completely free laning stage?
I don't think they pressure him much. Every single time the mirror image is up, he's going to pop it. Mirana doesn't really provide you with much. You don't care, I'd say, at all about Mirana. They don't have a setup slow from a shield crash is not enough, so they're playing the lane, kill the range creep with Mirana's arrow, get some extra value, use the shield crash, tank up in the wave, and get some CS. Ooh, Cube dropping very low with the stick.
He's gonna live. Not quite taken down all the way. On top, JM continue to do a good job of just making sure that M&T can barely stay around to get any hits in onto the Naga Siren. Very, very solid start for them there. But we'll see what sort of build Pleb wants to go for this game. He is a big Battle Fury fan. We've seen on his heroes, so could be a chance of going that route. Once again on Monkey King.
He might need to. Like, they do have Sanking Pango. These two heroes deal well with the illusions.
Yeah.
But also knowing his playstyle, I think he might just go for the Battle Fury. It's slow compared to like Echo Saber Maelstrom into a BKB type of a build. But maybe he needs it against the Naga Siren. And if he wants to play that type of a game, he has Abba to play with him. So he doesn't need to get like early defensive items, so Battle Fury might be the choice for him.
Over in the mid. Mobite did head across to try and disrupt MTD farming around his small camp. Just continue to keep the lead in this lane. Bottom Pleb looking for a chance to try and go for Cube. If they're able to run him down this time, they'll turn their attention over towards Max. Yeah, not quite having enough control here to really go for either of Ivy's members.
Monkey's too tanky to be able to just die in this lane, especially if Abba is behind, and he can also play aggressive whenever he sees Sky. He can jump on him. There's no real stuns. There is one slow, which can be purged off.
Back over on the mid, Mobite. And he's looking for the 6-minute power rune, but it's going to end up going top. Jam has to grab it. I'll get the call for a quick pause from Ivy.
Is it the lag pause? What do you think? Oh, it's not. Never mind.
Either way, this should be back into probably a death for Gem Vincenzo. They've got the burst strike. They'll even drop the epi here, make sure that enough damage is done. Gem will go down. First blood for MTD.
Gotta give him some extra gold, get him closer to his Blink Dagger, checking if they have any stacks. We'll fill the bottle with the rune and yeah, continue to go on a mid lane. Mobai this time around decided to go for the power treads instead of rushing the Blink Dagger, but he will catch up. Bane dies, TP's mid, Value refills the bottle. This should be the kill. Bloodseeker has a lot of thirst move speed.
And so Max, so the offlane, he's going to look to rush the Atos.
Good against Pango, good against Sanking. They can't use their abilities. It can be dispelled by Abba. But I think they need Max to also scale, so eventually get that Mjolnir possible, not Mjolnir, what's it called?
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, and then get the upgrade of the Maelstrom.
Gleipnir.
Yeah, Gleipnir.
Yeah, because I guess, you could sort of go with the Maelstrom first route if you feel like you're going to be hitting sort of creeps more, but yeah, if you're going to go for the Atos first, you're definitely anticipating getting chance to get these kills, get those setups. But yeah, no, you're bang on. It could be
eventually. It's a setup for Bloodright, but he's also going to need a BKB early, I would feel. Second item, and then he might need to go for like the damage item, the Gleipnir that we mentioned. Own me on the top lane, mana boots up. Pango just consumes so much mana. It's a really good pickup on the hero. Doesn't have enough to use the Rolling Thunder. Low skill goes back to jungle, continues to farm up. Mirror image is maxed out, so no downtime whatsoever on the ability.
See if MTD's able to get a good jump with this reveal. There's the Blink Dagger done.
This will cause some confusion.
It's a little low on the mana, so looks like he's going to opt to clear this camp, probably then go back to base and see if there's an opportunity to TP out to a lane for a play.
They should know something is up. They should probably anticipate that the Blink Dagger is available on Sanking, because he's been missing. He's been missing for more than like 40 seconds already. Well, thank you very much, Centaur.
And now, they're going to get in with the Blood Right and the Rupture. A Pleb is going to try and stand his ground. Cube coming over to help out Max. It's a nice 3-man avalanche. They're bringing the band down very, very low, using the Ancient Seal as well to make sure Lodin can't provide any sort of protection. Max is going to try and go for more, but MTD's in with the blink and the jump. Jumps in, will be able to stop Ivy from getting away with anything more out of that one. It'll be a very, very successful reveal of the blink there from the Sand King.
Good trade overall. They get only position 5, which takes a while to kill. Like Monkey King is tanky, especially if Abba is sitting behind him. He gets the Jingu Mastery proc and then continues to get his HP back almost to full. So Bloodseeker, like they do have a combo. They do have Rupture into Toss combo. So that's something you're not gonna need to be careful about the whole time. When I say careful, I'm not sure what do you do, but yeah, it's relatively easy to execute, especially once Tiny picks up the Blink Dagger, which he's very close to.
Bottom lane Max. Oh, he's speedy. That's a good job he is. But they may still get the catch if they got the blink again in a second. Ooh.
They don't even need it.
Lined up very nicely there. MNT getting the angle with the arrow. CHILLAX now up 4-2. It's Pleb. Going around things. Yeah, the secret shop was just weighing. I believe, did he just get the money for his full Perseverance? Yeah, so he just needs the 2 swords now for the Battle Fury. Top lane. CHILLAX diving in. JM on his own, trying to soak up some XP, get towards that 6. Oh, good little jump over the tree line. Got another swashbuckle and another shield crash. So they'll still get the job done.
We still haven't seen the Rolling Thunder. Now they're going to start pressuring the top tower. They do have a catapult. Let's see who goes there and decides to defend. Bloodseeker, he's a little bit out of the spot. Like, he doesn't have a lane to play into. He would definitely love to be bottom, start putting some pressure, but he's too afraid of either a Sand King jump or Monkey King that gets on top of him.
They're going to get things out now with the smoke and blink of Mobai. Pango's going to be hard to jump with the hood. So other targets will be more appealing. Pleb would be the nice one down bottom. See if they want to make the move all the way over there. A Pleb. And it's almost as if yeah, he knows what's coming. He's pretty much sticking to the trees. Even if they
will go for Abba.
Yeah.
Uses full combo on position 5 Abba, that is level 4.
Yeah.
11 minutes in, a bit under-leveled. He's bringing the book. He has the book on Courier, but that's not going to get him closer to... Well, closer to level 6, but still not enough.
Pleb's still very scared on this bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Whoop. Now they're all heading down there. You'll see back on the replay. See that easy pick off, not the biggest. Still a kill for Mobai. And Pleb will, of course, leave this bottom area. Doesn't want to hang around. CHILLAX, they're not going to put any effort into trying to hold on to that tier 1. JM.
There must be some beef. They really hate this Abba.
You should apologize.
I mean, yeah, that was... sometimes you just want a Fiend's Grip. Doesn't really do a whole much, but you get to use the spell.
Max was not even close. Like, even if he connects with the Blood Rights, it's still a lot of time wasted just to get that kill on position 5, level 5.
Yeah. Oh, and now JM might be in trouble. Get him with the Burrow Strike, get him with the arrow. And we'll be CHILLAX having the last laugh there.
Naga still the most farm hero in the game. Manta style done, which will give her even more farm. She has been uncontested in terms of the ganks. There is no Moonlight Shadow, but they will use the smoke and try to find something.
See if they can enter into the jungle without that smoke being dispelled. They will manage to make their way around. See if they can get the jump on Max. This would be a tasty kill to get. And here we have it. Epi into the jump. Good moves here from CHILLAX. keeping the lead on both kills and overall gold. Mobile and Cube, they've come across. They do have the combo, blinking in, and dropping down a Mystic Flare if they want to. CHILLAX, they're spotting them out. And again, they'll be the ones to make the move first. Ivy not able to put together any sort of play in time. It will cost them another life.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ivy's offlaner like doesn't provide them with much. It's mostly about Rupture and Bloodright at the moment. Tiny would definitely love to have an extra hero that he can play with. Sky is fine. They can't kill Abba, so they need to go for other kills. It's a very weird game, especially for Pango. Like it seems like they're just farming because he still haven't used the Rolling Thunder. Like he tried to use one on top, canceled it, and now farming up Hood into Maelstrom, preparing to be more survivable against Tiny's Skyrad's combo and also be able to deal with the illusions eventually.
He'd have eaten me if given half a
Now we'll
chance.
see CHILLAX still keeping two of them up on this top side of the map, Pleb. Very close to having the Battle Fury online. Got eyes on Cube. But, over to the side, low skill. Oh, he's actually going to go for the kill. And he's going to be able to do it on his own. Very well played there, Pleb. Lays down a Wukong's command and an extra kill. That will give him the money to complete his Battle Fury here. 15 minutes in. Solid timing. Down bottom. See if they can set up with the Moonlight into the Rolling Thunder. Max will get the Rupture off in time. See owned me hold back there as he was worried about the damage. And I mean, they're going to get the kill on this Pango, surely. Mobile. Oh, no, the disarm. All right, Mobile can't stick around to finish him off. Ownby's going to be saved there. Lodine comes in with the shield and the coil. Actually, neither side getting any kills out of those moves. Oh, Gianvincenzo. He's on the high ground. He knows he's got the backup of Mobile coming in. Throws out the tree, but it's still not enough to get a kill. MNT lives.
Yeah, Lodin is in a really good spot to be able to use his multiple aphotic shields and the mist coils.
Oh, have a Fiend's Grip. Borrowed time was at the ready. So if they can still get the kill afterwards, they can. Damage comes in, they turn up, they're bringing in low skill to get involved. And he is able to make sure they do get something out of that.
Middle tower is under attack.
Pango's super tanky. We've seen in the previous fight. Pops the Hood, uses the shield crash, gets a disarm when it's needed. I think they need Sky. Sky is a great hero against Abba. Because you can instant silence him and then you know that there's not going to be any kind of save. Might be a bit difficult in terms of execution because you're putting yourself in a spot for a potential burrow strike, jump coming out from the Monkey King. He continues to farm up on Pango. Maelstrom very close.
Overcatch here onto JM. Got some great jump, CHILLAX. Making sure that Ivy do suffer when they're out on their own.
Radiant's middle tower has been
Mid tower, CHILLAX, they'll be able to get the deny on their tower.
Tower is under attack.
Should also be able to take down the tower of Ivy. So Ivy won't put any effort into holding this. Low skill, still looking to be elsewhere on the map at all times, maximizing his farm. He's doing a good job of that, keeping
Are scanning.
well ahead at the top of his game here and very close to having the Aghanims done. In the mid, Gianvincenzo, he just can't catch a break. They're out for him again.
5 deaths. Like, he's just been dying all over the place. I want to see them use Skywrath Mage plus Tiny. Just go for pickoffs, any kind. Even if it means try to proc Abba ulti and then kill him after. Because right now, the game's slowed down. Naga Siren. Maybe they're waiting Aghanim Scepter on Naga to be able to just group up and go for something.
Oh, here we go.
This is big kill. This is huge.
Not a lot you can do against that combo at this point of the game. This is where it hits the hardest. Atos into the full combo of both these heroes. Will take down pretty much most. Unless Lodine's around, maybe then there's a chance to save. But other than that, I'll get the kill every time. Mid lane, definitely starting to see the effect of this Naga Siren. Low skill, rather scary right now. His illusions do hurt, he's high leveled and he's got a lot of stats coming out.
Once that Aghanims is done, like, Pango's gonna have a really hard time just casting his abilities. Okay, I like what he's doing, just going straight into Lotus Orb. A lot of value from that item against the Bloodseeker, Naga, Bane, like even Skyrat Mage, probably the best item he can get at this point. He itemized,
Dire's bottom tower.
I'd say, a little bit of everything. You know, just a Bracer to be tanky in the laning stage, gets a hood so he doesn't get bursted immediately, so Abba can get close and potentially save him. Has mana boots to keep the farm going on, Maelstrom as well, and then goes into Lotus Orb. Like, the items look pretty bad if you look at his inventory. It's like, what the hell is he doing? But it makes sense.
So what CHILLAX can get it. They're going to look for Mobile. It's pretty tanky. Max is there at the side. Control of Own Me. Oh, he doesn't want to commit with the Rolling Thunder. He's worried about the Rupture. But now the Rupture's been used. Low skill's coming in from the side with the song, but Own Me's already rolling around. Getting on top of low skill at the once. And now with the Rolling Thunder being controlled by Gianvincento's grip, it should be Ivy's fight to take. They've taken down 3, make that 4. As only Pleb surviving as he stays hidden upon the tree line. Be able to jump away, but a solid fight there from Ivy. Again, now just grouping up, getting low skill involved. These team fights are proving very hard to take. Now, Ivy's power around their carry is quite a bit more right now.
Yeah, Nagastar is extremely strong right now, and I like how Gianvincenzo was keeping his distance, waiting until Abba dies, and then start using his abilities and mobile. Like, he's also super tanky. 2700 HP on Tiny just feels very difficult to deal with. Arrow connects, but yeah, there's only so little they can do.
Oh, this is a pretty good-looking opening from Ivy. I mean, in sort of a matchup like this between the Monkey King and the Naga Siren, does it get better for the Monkey King down the line, or is this a sort of carry-to-carry matchup that never fares well for him?
I think it's more about like how the team fight is going to be executed, because they can reset with the Naga Siren ulti. They do have Rupture as well if he wants to use it on a Monkey King to like just force him to use Wukong's command, stand his ground, so there's another way to reset. I don't think she wants to fight him straight. Like they wanted BKB to be used on Monkey, kill the rest pretty much, and then go for Monkey. Because he's tanky. Like they could potentially burst him, but it also depends on who's going to get the first jump. Like, if Sankin gets a good jump on the backlines, kills one of the supports, Abba gets multiple shields in the fight, it really depends who's going to have vision. Do we have any Harpy Creep Scouts? No. Skyrat Mage, just going for more damage. Veil of Discord into Force Staff. Force Staff is a really great item to be able to push people out of the Monkey King stun, Sanking stun, and potentially even Arrow.
Arrow, another great hit there from MNT. On top lane. See low skill, continuing to get involved in these kills. Him and Cube managed to take down Owned Me. We'll get low skills Curry. Didn't have anything on it at the moment. Would have been set up though to deliver his Skadi very shortly. But he is in position here to
completely out of mana. Very close to finishing off Skadi. Sell the Slippers. Not gonna have enough. Needs to kill a couple of extra CS. Waiting, and there we go. TP's back to base. Gonna refill the mana, and he's ready to fight. Yeah, I mean, those illusions have 3,000 HP.
22 minutes in. Manta, Aghanim, Skadi. He's going to be feeling very good about himself so far. Low skill this game. Oh, is this? Okay, they've got the but they've got a lot of burst. See if they can. We have Pleb. All right, I mean
that's the burst.
Yeah, that is. He didn't get the chance to get that BKB off. And now with the borrowed time coming to an end, they'll take another. That's starting to look a lot more concerning than the 3K gold difference would indicate.
Oh, for sure. It feels like a lot more. Also, Bloodseeker, like he's more of a utility right now. It comes down to his usage of the Bloodright, Road of Atos, and the Rupture. Like he still doesn't provide them with much, but eventually he's gonna start scaling.
And do you like this sort of build from Pleb, or do you think it's a bit overkill? Going for the Maelstrom as well as the Battle Fury to clear through the illusions?
Maybe he needed like a bit more tankiness, I'd say. Scotty, like Butterfly is also a great choice when it comes down to dealing with the illusion.
Catch Mobai. We saw in the other game as well, Mobai, he's very good at
active. Yeah, he's very good, very active on Tiny, especially once he picks up the Blink Dagger, the tossbacks, they're on point. So this is going to be another tower.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Now this Naga Siren definitely on the verge of getting out of control if she hasn't already. She is far ahead of anyone else in this game. 6,000 gold ahead of Pleb's Monkey King. Oh, easy courier.
Radiant's courier has
Well, that's his boost to travel. That's quite the hit there as well. MTD without his bots for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, won't be able to play as aggressive as he would want to on the side lanes. 6k gold lead, Tiny double damage, about to crack level 18. So they can go for the bottom tower.
scanning.
Still 40 seconds left on Aegis. Naga Siren tanking up even more. Has Heart of Thoras queued up.
Oh, Pleb. He's going to reveal himself and go for the fight. They have the song, and Lowskill puts a stop to it because he kind of wants to turn and get some kills out of this. Mobai's back in with the combo. Pleb getting low. Match from the side. Will lay down the blood right. Pleb, he's up into the trees in time. He'll escape. But Lodin will be left behind. Top lane, same time, CHILLAX are able to make a move. They'll take a kill onto a support, JM. But Mobile, quick with the moves. After getting involved down bottom, he heads up top with the TP. He's actually able to pick up the kill on Owned Me.
Yeah, this is the like aggressiveness that we talked about from the player, where Mobile just gets a kill on the bottom, immediately TP stop, punishing them, going for position 5 there, not getting too much out of it. It's like this 4-staff is causing a lot of issues. MTD, Rupture on him. Is there a follow-up? Mobile, he's thinking
coming
about
over,
it.
Mobile.
No dust. Or was there? Oh, there. So he used the avalanche, which dropped him low into a toss.
Yeah.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, they're popping up. I mean, this is, as I say, this is sort of similar to what we saw in Game 1. This is really just Ivy at a level that we haven't seen from them. I mean, they are absolutely showing that they can do it in the right sort of circumstances. So far, Game 3 on top of what we saw in Game 1.
It might also
It's
come
not very
down
good.
to CHILLAX not having anything to play for in this series, because they're going to stay in Division 2. They can't go to the Major. They can't get relegated. But for Ivy, there's a lot here at stake. So they need to get to W.
Yeah, Ivy, they're going all out here, and it's looking fantastic. As at the moment, it's very hard to see sort of any way that CHILLAX are going to be able to stop, low skill, just carrying this game on his back very easily now. And Mobile joining with him right behind. I mean, low skill just continues to gain mass here. 21k net worth. This Naga Siren is huge, and Pleb just nowhere close to being able to really do much at all about this Naga Siren in a fight head on. He has still got a lot of catching up to do. Go for Max, the song. Ooh,
the
not
monkey,
able to save him in
the
time.
last one gets him.
But this is almost going to certainly set up for one kill, maybe if not both of them. As that's Pleb going down, loading as well, nowhere to run. 2 more kills for low skill.
Yeah, he got gripped, and I believe Abba also got silenced. Nothing he can do about it, so the full grip duration on the monkey. Even inside Wukong's, he still dies. Like, Naga Siren is just getting too big. She has almost 10,000 net worth on top of him. This Scotty slow, it just ruins Monkey King completely.
Yeah.
2 Lotus Orbs done on CHILLAX. Like, they need to keep fighting. We haven't seen Rolling Thunder. There was like 1 Rolling Thunder in this game.
I guess, I mean, as you said, he's scared. He's scared of the grips. He's scared of the ruptures.
As a position
But,
3, I don't think you should be as scared.
So you just want to
Like,
get in.
yeah, you
use
go
your
in,
abilities,
tank
tank
some
them.
damage, you have a Lotus Orb, you play with Abba, you use a shield crash. They don't dispel it, but you gotta risk a bit more with the offlane Pango, I'd say.
Oh, MTD. Tries to get in with the jump, but he's not able to get the complete combo onto Cube.
He was greedy. He went with the Sandstorm E-Blade into a stun. I don't think that was a shift Q, but gave him enough time. so that Cube can get this 4-staff. I already praised the 4-staff.
Yep.
It got him out of the trouble multiple times outside of the Wukong's command. He lives. He's level 17. Like, Monkey's level 19 at this point.
Yeah, it's... I feel like Pleb's just... He spent a lot of time up in the trees. Is he still up there now?
Yep. On.
He's just not... He's not managed to get in and hit a lot of creeps. He's been very scared on the map. I mean, understandably so. They've got a lot that kills him very, very quickly. It's not been an easy game for him to find his farm. As you can see there, it's just really, really slowed off there, sort of 20 minutes onwards. He's got this Battle Fury and Maelstrom, but he's just not able to farm with it.
We talked about the tankiness of Naga Siren, 4+ K HP on the illusions. I don't think they have enough damage. Look at him, half HP, BKB done, and now they can take another fight.
Yeah, they've got the
grip.
They've got the grip. There's nothing to save him. As this one, as I say, you know, 9K, it's not the biggest difference, but it looks so much more messier and much, much more painful here for CHILLAX than that number indicates. This is just full control from Ivy.
Cube also bought the gem for Tiny to be able to see the Sanking. They can get the D-wards, like even the Moonlight Shadow. A lot of value. Once Naga finishes her butterfly, it's just gonna get so difficult. Now look at this play. He uses net into Song after he uses roll up, so it catches him immediately, starts attacking him, stops attacking him, and gets another kill.
And over in the mid, see if these two, I mean, Cube's a little low on the mana, and there's a borrowed time, so these two supports probably not able to take him down. Okay, but Mobai is. Okay, that borrowed time will go off still. A little bit of body blocking, Ancient Seal. Damage will come in from Mobai.
Roach is up. They can go inside the pit. Aegis plus Shard available. Who do they give Shard to? Like, they can give it to Bloodseeker.
Has Tiny already got his?
Tiny already has his.
Yeah.
Naga Siren's okay-ish if they want to reset the fight. Like, it's decent Shard. You don't want to buy that. A lot of healing coming out. 5% of max HP, so it gets stronger.
What about Sky? That's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my favorite. I was thinking about it. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that text. It's just Aghanim Scepter as well. Like, gets every single possible upgrade.
And then
what is this called? Shield of the Scion.
A Scion? Who are they?
I don't know. Probably some smart people that.
Who's the Scion? Aren't they from like Star Trek or something? I'm gonna Google Scion.
He gains a buff that grants bonus intelligence and armor.
Is a choice.
Oh, it's some royal thing. A person,
some royal smart people.
A person who was born into a rich, famous, or important family is apparently Scion.
Yeah, those smart people could have thought of a better shard.
And they could have, yeah.
They gave it to Bloodseeker.
Radiant's top
Yep.
tower is under
I guess he's got a BKB, so he'll be hitting some people. In the mid. Own me, dead again. Mobai's now godlike. Pleb, he has got BKB,
top tower.
so
Attack.
he should be fine.
There's no grip. Let's see if he knows that.
He's going to
He's
BKB.
going for
He's
the
going to
full
BKB
fight
and try
on.
and fight. Or, hey, it's working, Max. Okay, no, it's not working. Max is fine. Pleb will die.
It looked like it was working, but
It did.
it wasn't.
No. Yeah, it was working until it...
And we can see the power of Bloodseeker Shard before the Jingu stacks is up.
Yeah. That allowed him to stand his ground a little longer. Full silver edge done now for Mobai. And he's got a haste rune. So they better hide.
Radiant's top tower.
Indeed, MTD's already TPing back to the base. He knows that Mobai was going to be going straight for him. MTD will get the Veil, so a little bit more to amp up the magical burst of CHILLAX. But yeah, they're going to have to find some numbers, some damage numbers from up. I don't know where if they want to take down any of these cores in low skill, 4,500 HP.
Yeah, Pango's kind of struggling. Like I never felt the full like influence of the Pango coming in, getting the Rolling Thunder, connecting on people. It just isn't there. 20k net worth. How much farm does Naga have? 29, 30,000.
He's got double that of plebs. That is, yeah.
She's running out of slots. She actually ate the axe.
Oh, damn, yeah. Opening up a 6th slot for whatever they fancy next. Looks like it was going to be the Bloodthorn. Ooh, can they kill her? See if they could do it. If there was ever an opportunity to kill her, this would be it, and they are able to do so. They are able to take down low skill. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money right there.
It's a lot of gold. 1,000 for MTD and also
Look at that. Just a 2,000
extra 1,200 between the rest of them.
Yep.
Finally, we see Rolling Thunder. Blink Dagger action into roll up, gets the connection stun, doesn't allow her to use her ulti. So let's see if he decides to switch things up a little bit, or he's gonna commit with the Bloodthorn. If there's a rest of the team, if there's like a Nightmare save, the toss back, like AoE silence, that can stop them from engaging Cube. He looks pretty dead.
I was going to say, yeah, there's no way he's getting away with that one. Try for the Ghost TP, but with 5 heroes there, many spells to throw at him. So, CHILLAX, despite the control that Ivy's had, a little bit of a shake-up. Ooh. just a tickle.
Even Bane has a Blink Dagger plus Lens and Keen Optics, so he can keep the distance, and then once Abba is killed, go for the grip. Skywrath Mage has been like traditional counter to Abba, I would say. I think during the last year, Virtus.pro did pick it, and they talked in one of the interviews how they just love to have like instant silence into Abba, because early on he doesn't have anything to dispel it with, and then you focus the rest of the team.
TD. Going to be dealt with very swiftly. Full AC now. So those kills are going to come even quicker when Mobite gets his hands on them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now we'll start to see Ivy being able to approach the base. I mean, CHILLAX are doing their best job to keep that mid wave pushed out. See if they get any opportunities around that, but they're going to have to head back soon. Ivy approaching the high ground. Aegis has timed out. All 3 lanes.
No, this arm from Pango.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
He's going to commit him with the roll. Mobite. He's out the side. Look at the jump over. They've caught him with the dust. Defensive Nightmare comes in, and as well as the song from low skill. Combination, they'll manage to back out. Buyback from MTD. Well,
That's a big one. That's actually, this is not your off lane sanking, this is your mid sanking. So if he dies one more time,
yeah,
the damage output is just not there. Like they're solely relying on Monkey and Pango to be able to stop this gigantic Naga Siren, which I don't think they have enough. Like they definitely need sanking, and let's see how they approach this one. Loading.
well, that's the Pango gone. Leb's watching from the side. Does he really want to get stuck in on this? He's going to try. He pops out the Wukong's command. They jump over the burst trap, but Mobite already got the BKB off. He'll step out of the Wukong's command for now. Low skill. He's looking for his target from the side. He'll get the illusions out. See if he's able to get the lockdown onto MTD, but MTD's back down to the low ground with the burrow strike. And bringing Mobite down low. And again, they can't quite commit back in to finish him off. As Mobite's going to be fine. Max hops the BKB TP out. He's had enough. That has left low skill a little isolated.
Where's the rest of the team? He's alone.
He's in a lot of trouble. He'll put the mirror's image, but indeed, he gets bailed on. And that's going to cost them big time. That's the Naga Siren down for 100 seconds. CHILLAX, once again, able to find a huge kill.
Only used the buyback in that fight, but yeah, they definitely, they might need to have a BKB on this Naga Siren. They managed to lock her down. She can't deal the damage. She gets disarmed at the later stages of the game. Like the front, if the front line goes back, like Tiny and Bloodseeker, she dies. We've seen this 2 times already. A couple of buybacks spended outside of CHILLAX, but well worth it. Monkey, double damage in bot. Like, he's going all in with the damage. He's extremely squishy. He does die from like one tiny combo and the Skywrath Mage ulti. But Abba needs to, like, he needs to be the #1 target that Abba takes care of.
I mean, it just feels like the sort of walking into Bloodthorn, it's just not really going to work out that much for low skill. They've got dispels upon dispels, and
From the brightest light.
It's definitely meaning that, as you say, that the lack of sort of any way to protect himself when he gets sort of left behind, it's not there for him. So despite this immense amount of farm, CHILLAX are showing that they can still take him out.
Might need to swap his power treads and get like a neutral item that gives him move speed. Tiny does have ninja gear at the moment, because I feel like BKB might be needed. Like, it depends if he picks up the Aegis from the next Rosh. He's probably gonna be, well, I don't need it. Roshan is up, Refresher, Cheese, and Aegis as well.
Yeah, I mean, they do want to make sure they grab this Ivy, because if CHILLAX is able to get out and get this Rosh, this really could be the start of CHILLAX pulling out a comeback.
The wages of fear.
Let's have a look. Ivy, far ahead as they may be, or at least may have been, they can't get too comfortable. CHILLAX have definitely shown they can still break them down in these team fights. Now, granted, it has cost them buybacks the last few times, so maybe when they're not at the readiness, they're going to have a bit of a tougher time. Let's see what they can get with the chase, Pleb. Keep them covered with the boundless strike. Only's going to try and get in there. Max will drop the rupture. Was Lotus back, but Max doesn't care. He'll still be able to commit in. Take out Owned Me. That is Pango dead, no buyback. That's the first big casualty here for CHILLAX. Now with the BKB Mobile tries to look towards MTD. Max is getting E-bladed, Burrow Strike. They're throwing in buybacks here on Ivy's side of things. But it looks like Max himself doesn't want to buy back for now. He's holding off. So the two supports of Ivy will buy back. But they're going to be fighting without the Bloodseeker if they want to do something with that.
He also has buyback, but let's see if they just go inside the pit. They know that there is no Wukong's command. BKB was not used for Monkey, but they do have enough damage to just bring it down so quickly that I don't know if CHILLAX can connect that easily. They're using Mirana's ulti, but seems like that's not going to be the case. Too much damage from both Tiny and Naga. They even popped the song.
The smoke just coming at a moment too late there. It's Pleb. He's got the money for his full MKB. And now choosing to try and take a fight into a Naga Siren with a Cheese and a Tiny with an Aegis could prove to be difficult. As Ivy now wait until Max is back up and he'll almost certainly try and go for another attempt at breaking the base of CHILLAX, something that they've still not quite managed to do. CHILLAX have got all their barracks up.
Naga Siren, level 25, minus 10 mirror image cooldown, with the spell prism, which it brings it down to 13 seconds. So every single time she feels like she can pop the mirror image and push out the waves, this is going to be the huge issue for CHILLAX. Like, they don't have the heroes that deal well with so tanked illusions. Any other 25s? Bloodseeker, he would definitely love to have it. 2 rupture charges. And going for Refresher next. Okay.
All right.
He's playing for that level 25.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
Pleb,
barracks are under
he has really proven to be able to recover very nice in this game. There's sort of that whole area where he was sort of stuck, unable to get the chance to hit the creeps, but he's kept his cool and really is making his way back in very nicely. Soon having the money to commit for the Satanic if he wants to spend up.
Radiant's bottom tower is
1, 2 hits, half of the HP gone on tower. He's gigantic. He's holding the Aegis. I guess that's why they wanted to give him Aegis, so he can siege like that. ED on Monkey.
This could be big. Oh, no, but they're in with the burst on him. Double toss, he's gone. All right, they were ready for him that time round. Ooh, not even a chance for a borrowed time there as the hit comes in too big from Mobile. It doesn't even proc, of course, with that amount of burst damage. I've got the song coming out. Grip's going to be there to control Own Me. This is going to be the second life from Mobile. Buybacks have come in from CHILLAX, but that's Pango out. He doesn't have a buyback himself, Pleb. The layout that Wukong's command, Mobile's got to run. Starting to fall very, very low. BKB will soon come to an end, but the route holds back the Sand King. MTD won't be able to get in on top of the Tiny, so Mobile will be able to live. Looks like over to the side, though, Max not going to be quite as fortunate with the attempted escape. He'll die, low skill, out with the TP in time. So again, CHILLAX, they are able to defend. It does cost them. It's time 2 buybacks, that from Loading and Pleb.
Mobile, he's still sticking around with just 1,000 HP. Was thinking about going in. Yeah, 2 buybacks, like Pleb got immediately destroyed by double toss, couldn't get the BKB off, and as you said, the Loading also, ulti didn't proc, too much damage from Tiny.
Yeah, Pleb really, yeah, I mean, now that he's used the buyback, he'll definitely spend up for his next item, and yeah, it's got to be something like the Satanic, something that's going to give him a bit more chance of surviving through that burst and turning the fights around. Yeah, we'll see again here, Pleb. He was so ready to turn up and fight with that DD, but a couple of tosses and that's all that's needed.
Yeah, let's see this one. This one's going to be funny. Did he just straight up die from one hit?
I think it was. There it is. A big old, what was that? 824 crit. Solid crit there from Mobile. Holding on CHILLAX. Be able to get themselves another chance in this game. Despite being pretty much behind the entire time by quite a large amount. And sort of since the 15 minutes onwards, this game has just fallen or fell rapidly out of their control until this sort of last few minutes where they have managed to sort of push Ivy back, pull together these fights, and as long as Pleb doesn't get burst at the start, he is at a stage where he can offer.
He is. He's all about that damage. Like MKB, Mjolnir, and also Battle Fury on top of that. It's just it's a lot, but they can kill him. Like they do have the Toss Rupture combination, Bloodseeker. We see him trying to find that farm, get level 25. Also going for a refresher that we mentioned. It's going to be 4 Rupture charges. Like, I don't know how you fight into that.
No. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of standing still. Standing still doesn't do you too great when there's the damage that's coming in from Mobile and low skill. So very hard to play around for CHILLAX. Ideally, they probably even just want to get the jump on Max, make sure they can eliminate the Bloodseeker before those spells get thrown out.
Yeah, he also gets the double Quelling Blade to cut down 2 trees from Monkey. Just kidding.
See here, Wukong's is down. Mobile, he's going to have to consider if he wants to stick around and fight underneath it. He doesn't. He'll step out for now. The question is if Ivy can get back in on this whilst the Wukong's is down. The Rupture on Loading, but he has got the borrowed time. So if he does get gone upon, he'll be able to live for a good amount.
Wukong's command used. I wouldn't mind seeing Naga Siren picking up the shard for herself, because Tiny does go in and he drops relatively low, and that's their way of resetting the fight, and everyone's going to be full HP. She did go for Shadow Blade going into Silver Edge, so they're going to have another break mechanic against the Monkey King, against Abba as well, so works well, I would say, but the problem is she doesn't have that much move speed. Holding on to Spell Prism at the moment.
At this stage, they could very well just wait for that next Roshan. Of course, just as a reminder for Ivy, they need this win if they wish to stand a chance at getting to stay in Division 2. A loss here would mean that they will be guaranteed out of this tour, or at the least, have to play through the Opens next time round to get a chance of getting back in. So they are going to be as careful as they can here in closing this one out. They've already tried a few times to push this game close to the victory, but CHILLAX have shown to prove very competent on the defenses. They've been hard to break through. Pleb's been turning up, and when they keep Pleb alive, or if he comes in with a buyback, Ivy struggle to take the fights and push for more. So
3 minutes until his buyback is online. Everyone else on the team except Abba have it. Ooh, they do see him.
It's got to be very careful here.
Some E on disc. in the quick buy, and there's also one on Sanking, so he cannot be bursted immediately. Bloodseeker finally gets that level 25. 2 rupture charges.
Roshan up in. Well, we'll see how short the respawn is. Of course, Ivy, they'll be hoping for a shorter respawn. They want to take it down as soon as they can. Already at the side. Bit of a fight kicks off. JM caught into the combo of Pleb. And it is a longer Roshan respawn. So Ivy, they will have to continue to sort of sit back and wait if they want to look to that objective to taking it to the next level.
JM bought back last time, so that's why he's dead for a minute and a half.
Oh, Mobai. Good find in the tree line there. He gets the jump. He's able to catch M&T. M&T's going to buy back immediately. They're going to look to try and make a fight out of this, but already loading just gets torn apart there. As they're in with the break, they take him down before he's able to react with actively pressing the borrowed time. He's gone. There's 2 buybacks coming out now from CHILLAX. Still hard for them to take the fight. The buyback also came out from JM, so Ivy, they've got the numbers. 5v4.
Oh,
Ooh, they do catch
got him
with
with the arrow. Proc the E on this, so he looks pretty dead.
And we'll get something more out of that, CHILLAX.
I don't know if they silenced him in that fight, because break plus silence, ABBA can't do anything about it.
True, they might have
like
got him
you
with
just
both,
straight
yeah.
up die. Like you cannot protect yourself if you're broken. You can use borrowed time, but you have to do it manually. You gotta click the button.
Oh.
There's the break. They cut him down.
I mean, they've got the root, they've got the grip. He's in a lot of trouble here, Pleb. He's gone. That may be the... Well, he's a buyback in 50 seconds. So, whilst he's dead for a long time, he will get the chance to buy back. We'll see how hard Ivy try and push it. They are still down a member. You know, Cube's not there with them. And they didn't get the chance to wait out for the Roshan. So, whilst that is a very scary-looking long death timer on the Monkey King, it isn't over quite yet.
Yeah, maybe they don't know like the exact timer. Maybe they didn't ping it out. We see it, but...
yeah, I mean, they're being careful. They just really want
40
this Roche.
seconds. They want the next Roche. They want to have that Aegis and the Aghanim Scepter.
They're trying to keep all exits covered here. Ivy making sure that this win does not slip away from them. They're going to start stepping up. I mean, at the least, maybe they can try and force a buyback out from Pleb. If they can get the buyback and back off, get Roche, that would be a huge sort of move forward for them.
Tiny, Refresher, done. So that means double Satanic, double BKB, like even double Silver Edge.
MTT's going to get the jump on the back lines. It's gone straight for JM. JM's able to protect himself for the moment with the Nightmare, but it doesn't matter. The Sandstorm's out. He still goes down. MTT, he's going to go for the TP out. He makes it away. Mobai stands his ground with the BKB. Look at the Warzone me dying for the Rupture. The shield is there. Mobai jumps forward. He'll be able to finish off the Pangolier. It's progress. Continues to be made here by Ivy.
Oh, it's a difficult situation for Monkey. Like, he does not want to buy back here, but it's a long 30 seconds.
And up top, Max. He takes down MNT. Look at the burrow stroke on Mobai. Mobai's getting very, very low. BKB Refresher, Satanic still on cooldown.
They're respecting the Sandstorm. Level 25 talent, Sandstorm slow and blind. It deals well with the illusions. Like, you get in.
MTT's got the Eon disc. Gonna be able to walk off this combo. Mobai's trying to jump forward for this. They're probably better to turn their attention towards the backs. Max is gonna try and keep MTD busy. As he runs him down, he'll get the kill. MTD has buyback. And now Pleb, he's gonna be back in the game. Damage to the racks. It is being done.
That's mega creeps.
Pleb, he's going to try and get a fight going. He's committed him with the BKB. MTD chases forward. He's in with the burrow strike onto the two of them. Forced with the Eon disc out of Cube. He'll put the BKB and continue to stay on top of them with the Sandstorm. Pleb, he'll charge forward, jump onto Mobai, but Mobai tosses him back out of the fight. As Mobai turns, takes out Loading.
Oh no!
Toss forward, they're able to get on top of MTD. That's a dieback for MTD. Pleb, he's surrounded. A couple of hits from Mobai will bring him down.
He was playing a dangerous game on Sanking. He did not want to blink out immediately. It was ready, but the toss, it follows, and it followed him back. Bloodseeker saw him, uses the basher, and yeah, this is going to be the game. GG is called.
There we go. They've done it. Ivy, they played it out as safely as they could, leaving no chance or opportunity for CHILLAX to turn this one around. A few moments where CHILLAX were able to pull together some solid team fights despite being down.